Oh, nothing like getting to, the near end of a season and thinking, man, need some good filler. It's what we
I
need.
mean, one positive about this is that after the intense drama of the last week's episode, it was kind of nice to take it easy a bit.
I mean, yeah, this is kind of the good point in time to hey, here's a chance to relax, wind down a bit after we had been just drama, 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 drama.
And also see all nine of them interact at once.
Yes, exactly.
It's nice.
So, hello, welcome to episode number 10 of Jared and Al Watch Love Live Sunshine, here live on the beach. There's sun and sand and the water. Can't you hear it all? Man,
Oh,
it's...
look, I just found a seashell.
Wow, that's amazing.
Wow, it's got Little Mermaid painted on it.
Man, Al, it's a hot one out here.
Oh, I cannot believe. Get out.
All right, well, I hope you enjoy this Al Watches Love Live Sunshine episode.
No, this is Jared and Al Watch.
I can't talk. I've already left.
Nope, come back, come back.
Okay, hang on.
Do your hosting duty.
All right, hey, hello, hi.
Hi.
I've heard we're here to talk about episode number 10.
I believe you are correct, sir.
It's called We've Got Stewshine. I mean, we don't, but they do.
We don't. Thank God. It looks nasty.
So, like we said, this is basically a filler episode.
Mhm.
We begin the episode with it being summer vacation. And with summer vacation, that comes with free time. And Daya has come up with the idea of getting a copy of Muse's training schedule that they used and basically using that to get everyone in proper physical condition over the summer. But before they can do that, they have to run a snack bar on the beach.
As you do.
But also they get to stay at Chica's inn, so everyone gets to hang out, have a big old sleepover for a few nights.
I was a little alarmed when I saw a shark.
Yeah, I don't know why Chica has a weird shark hammock bed thing.
I just assumed that, I don't know.
I mean, she does have other sea life.
Yeah, she has a lobster stuffed toy,
Yeah,
so.
so I don't know. Maybe that's just the thing. So the idea was for them to get there very early. I think Dai's get there at 4 a.m. We're gonna start training, and then no one shows up except for Hanamaru.
Yeah, poor girl.
I showed up at 4 a.m. and no one decided to come. Poor Zura.
Zura.
So they basically all take a little bit of time, and then eventually Dai's decides she's gonna be in charge of getting this snack bar up and running and making it so they can beat their competition, which is right next door in this real fancy looking place.
Yeah, oh, it's super fancy.
Compared to theirs, which is real rundown and
It's a shack.
dilapidated. So Rico, Chica, and Kanan become the advertisers. Yoshiko, and Mari are the cooks. And I think
Daya stands on the roof.
Daya stands on the roof, and then Ruby and Hanamaru are the waitresses.
Yeah.
So they do that. They also do some training before they get to do all that. But then, eventually later that day, they sit down and eat because no one showed up except for their friends from the school. A great day of beachside food stall making extravaganzas. Exactly what you mean. So they sit down and have a bunch of leftovers.
They have Yokisoba.
You have Yokisoba, which was what Yo made, which is
Yep,
basically the one thing that people really liked.
Yep.
And then the other stuff that had basically not really sold that well was Mari's Stewshine and Yoshiko's Tears of a Fallen Angel takoyaki. which is basically just like super hot takoyaki.
Yeah, Ruby's like, I'll try it, and puts it in her mouth, and she's like,
Just
sorry,
runs
Loki.
out.
Loki's ears went completely back when I did that.
He's like, "What are you doing?" They realize that Mari's Stewshine is actually kind of good, but also that it's like made of all this weird, expensive ingredients, and also costs like what, like 100,000 yen a bowl,
I think it was
or
it was
10,000 yen.
essentially like $100 US
So
a bowl.
10,000 yen, yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone's like, "Pfft, what are you doing, girl?"
rich people.
Rich people. So Ruby's off and like tending to her wounded hot mouth. Chica goes back to her house and tries to get more sauce because like they ran out at some point. And this is where she overhears a conversation between Chica's sister and Rico's mom about there being a piano competition that Rico was invited to take part in. I believe at some point, like very early in the episode, we get like a little bit of a thing of Rico
A shot of her phone screen,
and like she's reading that invitation.
and she deletes it at some point, doesn't she?
I think a little bit later on, yeah.
Okay.
So Chica investigates this and she realizes that the piano competition is the same day that the Love Live preliminaries are. And during the night, Chica goes and wakes up Rico and is like, "Hey, so what's this about this piano competition you got invited to?" And Rico's basically like, "Look, I thought about it. Like, it'd been cool if I could go do that, but like, it's the same day as the preliminaries. I can't go and do a competition and leave you guys hanging. That'd be real rude of me. Like, this is what I want to do now, so like, I'm gonna do that." And then, so yeah, they have that conversation, and that's that for the time being. We get to the second day of the snack bar, and lo and behold, it's still bad.
Yeah.
Not a good day again. So we get a fancy version of curry that Yo makes of the Stewshine and Yoshiko's Tears of a Fallen Angel. And it was actually like, everyone was like, "This is actually kind of good."
Yeah.
Huh.
Apparently, Yo is like a fantastic cook.
I guess
That's
so.
what I learned from this
Yeah.
episode is that she can basically make magic out of anything.
Full speed ahead.
Aye, aye, matey.
Also, like after they eat, they go back to Chica's room, and Dai tries to give this like lesson on the history of Love Live to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And while they're doing that, like Mari is asleep but faking like she's awake with like these
She has,
stickers
like,
over her eyes.
Sticker eyes, yeah. Which freaks Dai out when one falls off. Which, I mean, fair.
And then like because of that, Chica's like, "Oh hey, we should probably go to sleep. It'd be real bad if we're being too loud, huh?" Because like her sister like peeks in and like gives her like a death glare.
Well, I mean, it's because Daya screeched.
Yeah. Basically, once again, Chica wakes up in the middle of the night and goes to talk to Rico, and is like, "So, what if we, how we're trying to find like lyrics and stuff? Like, what if we did the song that you composed?" And also, Chica's like, we talked about that piano competition. What if you went and did that?
Mm-hmm.
And basically Chica's like, she basically tried to make her be a school idol to like get her like to be happy again and all that sort of stuff. But also she wanted to where Rico could feel good about playing piano again and do all that sort of stuff. And essentially Chica's like, "Hey, you should probably just go do this. Like you need to put this to rest finally. Like have this confrontation with this piano competition with that side of your life and figure all that stuff out. And I think eventually like you'll be happier if you do this." And Rico's like, "Well, I don't want to do this. I want to be with you guys. Like, why are you trying to push me away?" And Chica's like, "No, I'm not trying to push you away. Like I want to help you and get you to do this thing. Like I know this has like been troubling you since we met. Like you have to do this eventually. Like this is the perfect time to do it. Like despite the fact that like we have to perform on this same day. Like, I know you'll be able to do fine, and we'll be able to do fine, and it'll be A-okay. So basically, Rico finally agrees, and essentially Rico's going to go off and perform at the piano competition in Tokyo, and the rest of Aqua will go to the Love Live preliminaries and do their performance on the same day and hope that everything goes A-okay.
So I mean, that's like the big thing that we get out of this episode is just like that little tension there. But otherwise, it was just like a fun beach episode. And I found out that Yo has like the cutest swimsuit in the entire world.
It's like I said last episode, where like the latter half of this episode is like where we actually get like some development of story and everything, like something that happens. And of course, like this basically leads into the next episode where we will see both of those performances, and then some more drama is gonna pop up.
And I mean, it was solved relatively easily compared to most everything else that we've had to deal with so far. It was just, they communicated. That was important.
Yeah, exactly. But
funny how things work out when that happens.
It's true. It's so surprising. You communicate, things work out. Who would have thought? But we'll get into that next episode, because that is it's a big
next episode.
That's the next episode thing. It's in the sticking point of it. So episode 11 is what we will be talking about next time, and that episode title is called "Aye Aye, My Friend." I wonder who this episode is going to be about.
I clearly have no idea. No clue.
Good question.
Wow.
Who could it be? Well, this is a bit of a shorter episode, but I mean, filler episode, so like it's kind of makes sense. Not a whole lot going on in this episode, except for like that back half little story bit between Chica and Rico. So,
and again, it's just fun to see them like interacting and seeing like how the new dynamics work and that kind of thing. It's cute.
Yeah, exactly. So if you would like more from us, go to seasonlimitcheckup.com or sac.cool, where you can find past episodes of this podcast, and you can find other podcasts on the site as well, along with columns and reviews. You can find more from Ann Ladium at annladium.com, where she has columns and reviews. And you can follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/animecheckup, where we do Twitter. So next time will be episode number 11, covering episode number 11. And we will say aye aye to my friend. Salute.